Today we're going to be taking my C7 ZO6 on a 1,000-mile road trip back to Florida, and we are in New Jersey right now, so we have about a 17-hour drive with this car, and it gets 10 miles to the gallon, so we're going to be spending a lot of money on gas. But here's the car. We just picked it up a few days ago, and this thing's going to be definitely an interesting trip. Just take a look at this. Yeah, she's bad. She's bad. She is the absolute Batmobile. Just take a look at this. I could just look at that all day, but I can't wait to get back to Florida. That way I can park this in the garage and clean her up a little bit because she is dirty. But first things first, I bought some automotive duct tape, so we're gonna tape up the front of the car. That way it protects it from rock chips and any other things that might hit it on the highway. All right, one whole roll of duct tape down. The whole front of the end of the car is covered. Sorry for the noise, I'm right next to a busy highway, but the whole front end is covered. And they're just so loud. But we are now prevented from rock chips on the front. I hope this does a decent job. This is what I did with the Mustang when I took it from New Jersey to Florida. So hopefully this does the job as well. But yeah, we got like a 17, 18 hour, something like that road trip, 1,000 miles away. I think we are all ready to go. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long trip, but it's gonna be a fun trip. We gotta get our seat time in the car anyway, so this is definitely gonna help us out. Already filled up the car, and it costs, if it'll focus, $48.94, and that is the first fill up of this car. I'm very curious of how many times we're gonna have to fill this up, but I will record and take out the camera every time we do. All right, let's hit the road. So we are getting 196 miles till empty on a full tank. Boys, we are at our first stop of the trip, and we are in Virginia, I believe. No problems with the car. The gas mileage actually has gone up from 10 miles per gallon to 19.6, which is amazing for gas mileage on the highway. This car, I'm actually really shocked. So we're gonna do our first fill up of the trip rather than the one that we started with. So this is technically our second fill up. So let's see how much it is. We popped the hood just so that it can breathe a little bit, give it some fresh air, let it cool down. But we are currently just waiting for the gas to fill up, and this place is closed. I wanted to grab an energy drink, but it seems like they're closed, so I'm gonna have to go to a different gas station around here. I think there's one down there, but I'm gonna grab an energy drink and use the bathroom, and then we'll be right back on the road. We still have about like 13 hours left of the trip. I mean, everything's been going good so far. I am a little tired, but that's what the energy drink is going to be for. My eyes, I don't know if they're bloodshot or not, but whenever I drive long distances, my eyes get really bloodshot, so they're probably bloodshot, but the energy drink is going to feel really good. All right, $52.71. Our next stop should either be in North Carolina or South Carolina for when we get gas next. If you guys can see that right there, 330 miles till empty on a full tank for gas mileage on the highway. That is really good. Whoever says that is not good is lying to you. All right, we are now in South Carolina, near south of the border, filled up for the third time. Third time cost $54.30, which honestly isn't bad, and we're still averaging about 19 miles per gallon. We're letting the car cool off a little bit, and next time we fill up, we should either be in Georgia or Florida. The tape is holding up good. Some are peeling back a little bit, but that's expected, like over here, peeling back a bit, but nothing really we can do about that, but it's holding up pretty good. All right, about 9 hours left, and yeah, let's get back on the road. Probably gonna stop for breakfast around like 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, and take a little break, but as for now, we gotta get back on the road. All right, y'all, so it is 7:39 in the morning right now, and I decided to stop at Cracker Barrel around like 6 o'clock and sleep for an hour, and we are at Cracker Barrel right now. We just ate very good breakfast, never complain about that. We still have about another 7 hours until we get to Florida. I'm probably gonna need to stop for gas 1 or 2 more times, and then the road trip's complete. Everything's going great so far, knock on wood. All right, let's give it a nice little start. I decided to just get gas at the gas station next to the Cracker Barrel and fill up, and it ended up being $34. So I think that was the third stop of the trip so far. I don't even remember. All right, last stop of gas was $61. That is by far the most expensive fill up we've had, but it's the last stop. We are now in Florida, about 3 hours from home. We're almost there. Tell me you guys have seen 358 miles till empty on a catless C7 ZO6. 358 miles so empty is unheard of. I never even got that on my Mustang. Well, boys, we are finally home after that long road trip. I am absolutely sweating because it is so hot here in Florida already. The tape held up good, no rock chips that I can see, but we did have one slight problem. When that check engine light popped up, I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Because I wasn't hitting it hard or anything. I was literally just cruising at 80 and it just randomly popped up and nothing seemed wrong with the car. I was able to drive it normally still. I even hit it a little bit just to make sure it was okay. Everything was all right, but now that we're home, we're gonna get the N gauge and see the codes. But the car is all washed up now. I just gave it a nice little wash because we are getting a photo shoot in about 30 minutes. All right, we have the N gauge here. Now if we hit diagnostics, go down, read codes, searching for vehicle, make sure key is on. Wait, I don't think the key is on. There we go. It's gonna beep a little bit. All right, we have one of two codes. P2808, performance control, G, performance stuck off. I have no idea what that means. And then P0700, transmission control system. And this code, I think this code is popping up because it does have a built transmission in this car. I will go over that in another video, but that is one of the mods this car has, is a very built transmission. So that's the reason for that code, I believe. But this code right here, I'm not sure what this is. And I asked the last owner of the car, and he said it might be because of the performance shift that this car has, but I didn't even do a performance shift, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. But yeah, these are the two codes that are popped up, and the last owner never had a check engine light pop up, but I'm still able to run the car, which is very weird, because with the check engine light, you'd think something is wrong, but I have no idea what's wrong. So if any of you guys know in the comments, let me know below. And the performance shift on this car is if you double tap the gas twice really fast, it'll go into performance shift. So yeah, that's what the two codes are from the check engine light, I believe. I don't know what is actually going on with it, but the car is perfectly fine. It runs great. I've already hit it with the check engine light, so I don't think we have a problem. But other than that, we already got an oil change for the car, so the car is running healthy. Car is feeling great. But yeah, we're gonna take it out in a little bit, get some pictures, and then this car, I can't wait to get it tinted. We are getting it tinted this Wednesday. Alright, well, I'm sorry that I'm in like 4 different shirts in this video. It's just that it is so hot in Florida, but the car is back home and we just finished that photo shoot. So if you guys do want to see the results of that photo shoot, go on my Instagram, adam.hosk. We're about to head out, so let's give this thing a start. One of the neighbors that I have like way across the way just gave me the finger as I was pulling out of my neighborhood. You gotta love old cranky people, man. You gotta love them. There's nothing like them. Lucky for her though, I am moving very soon. We are moving into the new house in like 6 days from now, and we're gonna be able to park this thing in a garage. I've never been able to park any of my cars in a garage ever, so this is gonna feel really nice to have that comfortability of parking a car in the garage. I'm also gonna want to have like hex lights in there. I want to put like a nice floor mats and stuff down in the garage, and then I want to be able to detail this car and other cars in there too as well, because I enjoy detailing cars. I've done it as a, not my own business, but I've detailed cars for a business before in the past, and I like doing it, so that's something I might do again. This thing is loud at idle. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, I actually know you guys can hear that, but this thing is crazy loud at idle. I like it. The POV videos are going to go crazy. Gets up so fast, it just wants to go and go and go. All right, boys, we are all parked up now, and I just want to show you guys something. I don't think you guys realize how big of tires that we have on this car. Look at this. Where is it at? Where's it at? There it is. 335s. We got some meaty tires, and this car needs every single bit of it because it can barely hook. Yeah, you heard that right. It barely hooks on 335s. This thing needs some drag radials, that's for sure. But man, it's fast. I cannot wait to do like a POV drive with the video for you guys so you can actually see how fast this thing is. is literally the Batmobile. And I can't wait to get this tinted too, because it's just gonna make it that much better. And I know we just got the car, but we already have something coming from Extreme Online Store for this car, and it's gonna make this car a lot better looking. The package should be here maybe sometime next week or the week after. So when that comes in, I'll be making a video on that part. Also, what do you guys think about this? So right here we have a silver ZO6 supercharged badge, and then if we come on this side, we have a black supercharged ZO6 badge, and we do have another black one at home that came in the box that the owner gave us to put on if we wanted to. What do you guys like better, the silver or the black? I think I like the black for the whole blacked out theme, so we might be going black, but you guys need to let me know in the comments what you guys like better. Probably in the next one of the next 2 videos, we're going to be going over everything about this car, but I just want to show you all this black and red accents that are on this car that like people don't really notice. So we also have this little red horseshoe up front here. Come to the side, we have red calipers in the front and in the back, and that goes perfect with the red guts inside. Red ZO6 seats. And this is called Napa leather. It's very, very, very good leather. I love this leather. All in all, this was a successful road trip. The car is back safe and sound, no problems other than that check engine light, which also I don't really think is a big problem at all, because we have no issues so far, knock on wood. And if we do, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's try to get to 30,000 subscribers before the year is over. We are at like 25,000 now. Let's get 5,000 more. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment what you think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Spend some money, do some shit for the fame. Got a baddie with me, I don't know her name. Switch gears, go sky in the rain. Hit the brakes.